All right, let me make this minimized. And dang old, look there. Dang old. Dang old throw. Is that neat? Y'all supposed to just think that's real neat. Or tap and drag again. Now the reason I used to have this on the Promethean, and we used to do that experiment that I did with the die several times, but you can actually see it better when you go back, clear, do one die. That's not the die I want. No. There we go. Now you can throw this thing, and you can throw it right down. We'll do it 10 times. There's 3. Well, somebody needs to write it down because I don't have anything to write it down with. So there's a 3. Write down a 3. Anybody writing it down? Can y'all write it down for me? 3. Write down a 3. We'll do 10 rolls. 3. Oh, shoot. I'm not used to it, okay? Give me a second. Oh, shoot. I just found it this morning. Okay. Throw. Okay, that's a 3. We'll count that as the first one, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to throw it again. Okay, 2. 5. 5. 3. 6. 1. That don't look right. It says 1, but it doesn't look right. But anyway, how many times is that? 5 and 5. Now, what number shows up the most? 5. How many times did it show up? 4 times? All right, I'm going to bet $100 on 5. I'm going to bet $100 that 5 shows up 4 times. Everybody with me? Now, what's it going to do? It ain't going to show up once. Watch. Now, this happens on a real die. These die right here, it happens with these. Now, I don't know. I've never used this before. I just found it. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shows up one time. Now, which number showed up most that time? Did you catch it? I think 6 showed up a few times. So I'm going to bet $100 on 6. It'll show up 3 times. 1. And I'll forget it. I'll have to play with it some more. But anyway, I thought y'all get a kick out of that. Some of y'all, 1 or 2 of you. The rest of you don't really give a crap, so I know that. Anyway, make the long story short. Let's see. Let me pull up the TCTC MyLab Plus. What did we do? We went over homework questions, right? And we were going over the test next? Is that what we were going to do? Is it assigned? Did I assign it? Yes. I thought I did. I want to go ahead and go over the question. I meant the homework because I want you to, I meant the test. I want you to go ahead and see it. Okay? Always continue. No, always. There we go. And let's go to, what are y'all, 23? Mm-hmm. And the test. And let's look at quizzes and tests. And it should be right there. There it is. Due on the 6th. 120 minutes. I should cut that down, shouldn't I? 03. 3 attempts. I'm just gonna go here so I can preview it. Course tools, assignment, and tests, and Unit 2 tests, 2019. I guess it's this one. Preview. It's supposed to have 2019-20 behind it. Okay, that's 20. That's that one. Next, overall grade. Next, it's not supposed to put these together. I think it only does that during preview. Communication. Good gracious. 0 has been added. There we go. And what is this? What kind of correlation is this? All right, so which one says that? It says straight line have a linear relationship because they do lie in this lane. Straight line, do not. So it's either A or B. So A or C. The data points have a linear relationship because they do not lie mainly. Okay, so it's C. Do the variables have a positive or negative correlation? Negative. Which one says that? A. And next. Decrease it. 0 decreases your grade. Duh. If you miss a question, have a temper tantrum. Yeah, throw a temper tantrum in the real world and see what happens. You get fired. All right. So I want you to do this problem. I don't care how you do it. You do it on your calculator. You can do it on your laptop. Do it by hand. I don't care. Just do it. Give y'all a minute. It's 10:33. Give y'all a minute. The points are 0, 1, 4, 4, 6, 6. I'll put it on the spreadsheet so I can make it bigger for you. And just do everything. Just do everything that I've taught you to do. Don't worry about the directions. There. And up. There we go. Make sure you can plot it. Make sure you can find the equation of the line. Make sure you can graph the equation and give me R. That's all I care about. I thought it was supposed to rain today and all week, and I think we were all supposed to die. Oh, that's in 12 years. Somebody put a cereal bar under my bag. Oh, I was wondering what that was.
It's nasty.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know what. I thought did I open that? I started my meal prepping back. I got off of it during the winter, so that's why I've got my little lunch pail with me. Please stop coughing.
Please stop hitting your cup. I'll leave. Don't tell me.
I know. No, you won't leave. You'll run out of here. What'd you do? Work all weekend, get in a bad mood today?
No.
I see where Pete Buttigieg got out, or whatever his name is. Buttigieg. What is his name?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he dropped out.
he was dead.
I didn't know he was of age. Looked like he was 16. Now it's going to be between the socialist and the pervert.
I'm glad I wanted to see those Tom Steyer commercials.
Oh, thank God. That guy, I don't care what anybody says, that man was part dinosaur. That man was a reptilian. He looked like a lizard. And then when he got up there and started dancing.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Thank you.
It was.
There is nothing worse than seeing Tom Steyer and Pocahontas try to dance.
I have never seen that.
Google it.
It was horrible.
The only thing worse than Steyer dancing is Pocahontas dancing. You need to watch her dancing. Oh my gosh. She does this and the music has not even started yet. And I'm like, okay, here we go. So I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to hit insert. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to hit that. And I'm going to right click. And I'm going to add trend line. And I think set intercept. Somehow, I don't know how I did it, but yesterday I got it to display R. And I don't know how I did it. So I don't know how I did it.
Did you record it?
No, because I was doing it for that presentation. I didn't record it. So I don't know how I did it. It had R instead of R squared. So I don't know what I did. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this so you can check your answer. And make sure you take the square root of that number. So somebody take the square root of 0.9177, please. What'd you get?
0.9579.
0.9579. Make sure you write that down. 0.9579. And that's the stuff that I want. Negative correlation. You got a 0.9579 R. And there is the line. And when I pull that up, it's all going to go away. Yep. So there appears to be a linear negative. So that would be which one? This one? Was it A or B? I can't.
I think
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's this one. And can anybody tell me what the negative what? Did y'all write it down?
Negative 0.7.
365 plus what?
6.4778.
6.4778. I don't even care what it says. That'd be 0.478. That'd be 0.737. And I guess it's this one. Is that the one that looks like it?
Yeah.
And that's it. Let's check, see if I got that one right. Yep. See, I told you I wasn't going to put in a bunch of stuff that you didn't need. All I care about is that you can find those things. All right, next. What is the probability of an event that is impossible? Well, technically is 0. But does that mean that it can't happen? No. Okay? That's what it says right there. Dang old birth control. Okay? It's about the best example I can give you. Okay? Or lightning. Or the probability of winning the what? The lottery. Okay? Is it impossible? No. Is it 0 probability? Yes. Nothing is impossible. Do I need some music playing in the background? Okay, what is the probability that an event is impossible? 0. Does that mean that it's impossible? No. And that should be the correct answer. Write that down because that is a standardized test question. You will see that question on the standardized test, whether you're doing clinicals. To get into clinicals, don't y'all have to take something called the PACE test or something
For what?
to get into clinicals?
How to do it first?
What's it called?
Is your plus.
TEAS.
Yeah.
TEAS test, yeah. That could be a question on the TEAS test. And the one that people miss the most, I don't understand how you can miss this question, but if you take several forms, he takes the highest. Does Hubert replace your lowest? No. A linear correlation between two variables is negative. What can be said about the slope of the regression line? That's a standardized test question. Because he wants me to fail and live in a ditch. And United States. It's going to bunch up all your homework questions together. The word and in probabilities implies what rule? Multiplication. That's a standardized test question. If a student does not complete a homework assignment, they get a trophy. I need to put trophy on there, don't I? Oh, there it is right there. Because everybody should get a what? Trophy. In probability, a blank or an and blank, whatever, is any process that can be repeated in which the results are what? Uncertain. Which one? Experiment. Should be. Because think about it. You know, if you rig up your political signs in your front yard to 100 volts of electricity, and somebody comes in your front yard and grabs one of your signs, you don't know what's going to happen. That person could die of electrocution. It could knock them down. It could make them feel even more, you don't know what's going to happen. An experiment, you don't know what's going to happen. Now, you can predict, but have people done that? Yes. People are putting electricity and other things on their political signs. I think it's hilarious. I hope they put it on YouTube. So we got that right. Yep. Next. A golf ball is selected from a random golf ball bag or whatever. All right, do this one. The golf ball, or in the golf bag, contains 9 yellow balls, 6 orange balls, and 3 red balls. Find the probability of a golf ball is yellow. What's that word between yellow and orange? Or. What does or mean? Additive law. Good job. So y'all are the two that listened. Thank you. You're supposed to act like you have no freaking idea what I'm talking about. So how many balls are in there together? Dang old 18. So 18 is your denominator. So yellow would be 9 over, I don't forgot, 18. Plus orange would be 6 over what? 18. And somebody add those two.
15.
And 15 over 18? All right. Well, somebody give me 3 decimal places.
0.833.
Did everybody get 0.833? Let's check it. Good job. You didn't set me up to be wrong on that one. Thank you. Oh, here we go. You suspect a 6-sided die to be loaded. Loaded means what? Cheating, rigged. Kind of like what they're going to do to Bernie. I can't wait to see how they're going to rob him of the nomination. Because you know they're going to do it. Dang old Hillary's going to drop out of the ceiling, and she's going to be the nominee. You wait and see what I tell you. He's going to get robbed. I hate it for him because you got to respect the guy, but he's going to get robbed. You suspect a six-sided die to be loaded and conduct a probability experiment by rolling the die 400 times. There's 6 sides, right? Everybody with me? So pretty much each side should be represented an equal amount of times or close to. The outcome of the experiment is listed in the following table. Do you think the die is loaded? Pretty much. I would say it's leaning toward 1 and 6, wouldn't you? Now, what is, somebody take 400 divided by 6.
66.6.
How much?
66.6.
Okay, 60-ish. Let's just say 60 to 70-ish. Look at there. 120 and 103. Yeah, I think it's a little bit loaded, or it's leaning to one side. So somebody tell me which one you think it is. I can't read all that. Do you think the die is loaded? I don't think it's no. I think it's B or C. So what do y'all say? C? Okay. Now, if they were all about 60-ish to 70-ish, it would be okay. Next. In a certain lottery, this is a standardized test question. In a certain lottery, an urn contains balls from 1 to 33. From this urn, 6 are randomly selected or chosen without replacement. For a $1 bet, there's your ticket right there. So that means this is 1 over. And you get 6 numbers. The order does not what? Does not matter, Hubert. Thank you, class. So what does that mean? Combination or permutation? Combination. Somebody do 1 over parentheses 33 combination 6 close parentheses and give me tenths, hundredths. Give me to the second. Oh, wait a minute. Use scientific notation. Really? That's going to cause y'all to go into spontaneous combustion. So let's go ahead and do it. I'll just do it on the, because some of y'all are going to get it and you're going to go, you're going to start hyperventilating, and I don't need to hear all that. So don't act like y'all won't go into hyperventilation. Y'all will. So 1 divided by parentheses, I done forgot. How many numbers? 33? 33, math, probability, combination, 6 balls, and close parentheses. Everybody ready? There is your scientific notation. Okay, now the way that's written, 9.0 blah, 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 times 10 to the negative what? 7th power. But for some reason, when people see this in the calculator, they start hyperventilating. I don't know why. Even if they know scientific notation, they see this and they just start, hand me the squirrel. I don't know why y'all do that. So that's going to be, it said round to the nearest hundredth, didn't it? So that's 9.03 times 10 to the negative 7th. Do not use the multiplication symbol X when you type in a scientific notation. What do you use? Anybody know? God, y'all suck. Multiplication symbol is shift 8, the star. So here we go. 9.03, 10 to the negative 7th. 9.03, shift 8, 10, shift up arrow, negative 7. That's how you type in scientific notation. Please don't mess it up. Don't put a time. Don't do this. Don't go in here. Well, it won't let me do it, but don't go in here. Here we go. Don't do that. You'll get it wrong.
So shift.
Shift A. In fact, more books are losing the X symbol for multiplication, and they're inputting the star, which is above the 8. More books are doing that now. Let's check it. Man, we feel good about ourselves. Determine the following statement true or false. Probability is a measure of the likelihood of a random phenomenon or chance of behavior. True or false? True. Remember I told you, nobody can tell the future, but we can put a number on a what? On a prediction based on what 3 things? Experience, logic, and what? Mathematics, which is statistics. Appreciate y'all remembering that and telling me. Thank you. Y'all suck. Suppose 22 cars start a race. How many can top the trifecta, first, second, and third? So that's 22 what? 22 permute. Remember what I tell you a permutation was. A permutation is order. What does it say? Top what? Write that down. That's order. This is called a trifecta. What I tell you trifecta meant? Any race that comes in first, second, or what? Third. So that would be dang old permutation. So we're going to type in 22 math. I need to go back and change this. I need to change this test. It's a little bit too easy. 3. Okay, y'all don't mind? Okay, I will. Okay, one person said no. Patrick Starr on the Orb of Confusion. 9240. Next. When does the homework terminate? Toward the end. Okay, here's a standardized test question. I want you to write it down because you need it in your notebook. This one will get you, and they'll put 2 or 3 on the test because it's common sense. It says use the given table. Tell which ones are consistent with a probability model. Which ones are probability models? A, B, C, D, E, or F, or which ones are not, or which ones are. So let's look at the first one. What is 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4? So that one is a probability model. Hold on a second. I'm going to go to my handy dandy Epson. I'm not going to say anything wrong about Tri-County Tech. No more. I'm not. When they told me that, I was like, can you imagine? Can you imagine being on one of those campuses and they don't even... Oh, and they went crazy. Oh my gosh, they went crazy over our student center. They were like this. Didn't have the heart to tell them that our teachers don't even know how to use the technology. But anyway, they were all walking around. There's big rooms up there. They have the big boards, and oh my, they were just amazed at that building. So anyway, but they didn't come see me. I went home and just got liquored all up from depression. Did drugs too. I did everything I could to hide the depression, to drown it, but I just couldn't do it. I went home and watched TV. I didn't care. All right. So what were we doing? There we go. I was going to, okay, here we go. Take my handy dandy green marker, and I'm going to put a check beside that one. Okay. What about this one? What about B? Yes or no?
Yes.
What about C? Oh, we can't do C. Why?
Yeah, you should
It's fractions, and y'all can't do fractions.
see it.
So we got to get a what? Common denominator here, and a common denominator here. So y'all automatically do what at that point? Quit. 7 will go into 14. 2 times 1 is 2. And that's a 2. So somebody add those up. What's 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5? 14 over 14? Up? No. How did I know that quick? Because I'm very smart, right? There's a negative. So let's take our handy dandy red things I do for y'all. You're welcome. Can't have that. What about this guy? Nope. Why? Because it doesn't equal what? So that's a no. And that's a no. Oh my gosh, another fraction. So just say no because you don't know how to do it. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of students don't even, as soon as they see that fraction, they'll skip it. Yep. 2 will go into 14 how many times? 7 times 1? So 7 and 3 is 10, 14, so it's a go. So A, B, C, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Fox. All right? Alpha, Bravo. Oh my gosh. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Foxtrot. And you feel good about yourself. You'd be surprised how many people can't do that problem. 26. His cell phone. 27. Will the following variables have positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation? Shoe size, shoe size, and IQ. I say no correlation. But what they're asking you context. I mean, is there a correlation? It shouldn't be. Good. But what about, I'll give you an example of one that is. Weight of a car and gas mileage. That's one. That's negative correlation. The higher the weight, the lower the what? There you go. And you feel good about yourself. A golf ball is selected. 8 types of balls. Why do they do this? 8 A's, 7 B's, that's 15, 19. Find the probability not A. So that means add up B and C. So that'd be 11 over, and somebody give me 3 decimal places. 11 over 19? Somebody give it to me.
0.578.
And let's turn this thing in and let's see if I'm going to go home and drown my sorrows again. What do we make? I got one wrong.
You didn't say it.
Because somebody didn't round it correctly. How much you want to bet?
Message coming in on secured channel.
Whoever told me the answer, you suck. Okay, that's all right. But I tell you how you can solve your problems. Drown them in liquor and drugs. 0.578, and I said 0.57. Okay, the answer was 0.579. All right, because Bernie will take care of you. He will take care of you. Just give him a chance. You won't have to raise the bar. You can just quit school and make a career out of what? Anything. No need to improve yourself. I have no idea. Oh, my Skype. That's what I got to turn off. I want to take the roll, please. Let me turn this off.